It's in my opinion that the Sony ZV-1 is one of the best cameras ever. Yeah, I said it. An 8-bit point and shoot 1-inch sensor camera that's a year old is one of my favorite cameras ever made. Everybody has their little thing, okay? I got camera conspiracies talking about the X3000 for 17 years. They're never updating it, bro. But you love that camera. It meant something to you. I had it too. I didn't really like it as much as you did, but you had a journey with it. I just feel a special sort of way about the Sony ZV-1. I think it's legendary. I honestly do. I think it's a legendary camera. But I'm not gonna act like it doesn't have its flaws. It definitely does. But you pair it up with the right gear and this thing gets significantly better and almost flawless for vlogging. Ulanzi randomly sends some gear from time to time for me to check out, and this entire setup that I'm gonna show you today just happens to be by Ulanzi, but that's all coincidence, no bullshit. I mean, thank you guys for sending all this over, but make no mistake, if any of this gear had a different name brand on it, this video would still be getting made right now. All right, the focal length, that has been the one major complaint on the Sony ZV-1 from the get-go. And Sony pushes their little Bluetooth grip, that it's a really cool grip, it's just, you don't have a lot of reach on a camera this tight. That's good for something like the 20 mil and under, you can get away with that. The ZV-1 mixed with that grip and active steady shot, it's not really cutting it. So Ulanzi came out with this little Bluetooth grip of their own, but this one is superior to everybody else's from what I've seen. So it's a Bluetooth remote, just like Sony's. It has an on and off switch, a shutter button switch, a C1 switch, a record button, and a zoom rocker. On the side, you have a USB-C to charge, and this thing charges in like a few minutes. But it's magnetic. It pops on and off. Now you might be saying, well, that's great, but that doesn't really help me with the reach. Does that? Wait, let me keep going, because this comes with it too. There's a quarter 20 on the bottom. Ulanzi also makes the absolute perfect ball head quick release system for the Sony ZV-1. It's small, but it's strong. I could definitely hold like a ZV-E10 on here, which is what we're shooting at right now. Review coming soon and comparison with the ZV-1, so make sure you subscribe if you're not already. This is the Hummingbird quick release system, and it's fantastic for smaller, lightweight cameras. Now there's a few different ones. The one I like actually has a key magnetically attached to the bottom. And with the ZV-1, because the battery life is not amazing, you're probably gonna have to open this door a lot. You could just get in there really quick with this magnetic key, pop it off, get that old dead battery out of there, and then you don't have to worry about what am I gonna use to take this on and off, and where am I gonna store it? And as for the ball head, it's a simple button on the side and you just pop it right out, on and off. For this, it's just boom, let me get my shot if I need to do something handheld, and then pop it back on and continue my vlog. Now I already did a review on this next piece, so I'm not gonna stay on it too long, but this is the wide angle adapter by Ulanzi that is made for the Sony ZV-1, and it comes with an adhesive filter thread that you could put over the front of your lens. And now that takes your 28-ish, 30 mil-ish with active steady shot, give or take a few, down to right around 18 mil. But it goes a step even further. You could take this off, and the filter thread that you put on here can be used to put a variable ND on the front. So right now we're handheld, we don't have this Ulanzi grip extended at all. And this is about the reach that you're gonna get with the Sony Bluetooth grip. And I'm being a little generous because this is a little longer. We have a ball head on the front, but with this Ulanzi grip, we have the option to get full extension. Look at that. By the way, active steady shot on the ZV-1 is Sony's best version of active steady shot, meaning the ZV-1's active steady shot is more stable than any of their other cameras that offer active steady shot. It's almost on the level of action cameras. Very good. Pay attention to that background. Look at those trees in the background. They're staying pretty steady. I got a gravel road here. I do have a steady hand, but active steady shot on the ZV-1 is where it's at. Today is not a great representation of the dynamic range on this camera. That's all fog. This entire sky is white. There isn't a cloud in the sky right now. All right, so now we have the Ulanzi 18 mil wide angle adapter on, which you could also put a filter on the end of this. The autofocus doesn't really suffer from this wide angle lens, not that I've noticed. The steady shot doesn't really suffer from this wide angle lens, not that I've noticed. And even without this Ulanzi tripod extended all the way out, if we just bring it back down to normal, we're still in a respectable wide angle range with this wide angle adapter. And this tripod is built well. The rod on this that extends out feels like it could hold something a little bit heavier than what we have on here right now. I wouldn't say like an A7S III, but maybe like a ZV-E10, sure, absolutely, no problem. And of course we have the detachable remote here with the tripod legs. So if we really need to, we can extend this, set this down. I know you're feeling my Crocs right now because these are like the flyest Crocs ever. And then from all the way back here, look at that. Back out, in, out, whatever we gotta do. What a setup. Congratulations, your ZV-1 is now supercharged. Back to the studio. So you saw the results for itself. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. In my opinion, this is the greatest vlogging camera to date. This is so versatile, and if you're wondering, smooth. Like this extension rod right here, smooth and tight. What is it, a year later? And I love this camera more than ever. Links to everything in the description below. You're welcome. Enjoy. Woo!